Yo, what's up, guys? We just watched Real Madrid win their 15th Champions League, which is crazy, considering the next highest number is like 7 or something. But yeah, overall it was an alright game. I don't think that it's like the best game I've ever watched by any means. The first half, it was Dortmund was the better team. I would say that they kind of, even though they had more chances, right, at the end of the day, having more better chances does not mean anything. You have to finish those chances. And Dortmund, of course, did not. The scariest part was probably when that one through ball to Adeyemi, and everybody on Madrid thought he was offside, but he should have just. I think he himself might have thought he was offside, but man, that could have changed everything. I just think we saw the difference today between a good team and a great team. That Dortmund team is good, but I don't know, Real Madrid. Both teams today had somebody who is or multiple people, I should say, that are either retiring or leaving the club. The bigger ones being Toni Kroos and Marco Reus. It just seemed like the Madrid boys all played, like I don't want to say that Dortmund didn't play hard, but it seemed like the Madrid boys wanted to win it way more for Toni Kroos than the Dortmund boys did for Royce. And unfortunate, but yeah, Toni Kroos as well, man. I mean, I think he's too good to retire. Um, he's like, what, 33, 34. Got the assist today for Carvajal's goal as well. He is just too good. What's crazy is Real Madrid didn't even like play that well today. Overall, I would say the best player is Carvajal. Second best, maybe Courtois, probably. But yeah, Carvajal though, man. Having to defend Adeyemi, one of the fastest players in the world. And he's like 30 something now as well. Carvajal, that is. And then at the other end, this is why I think it's Dortmund's fault, because it's not like they Real Madrid had like 3 or 4 corners, and every single corner it was kind of threatening. Dortmund had so many corners, and maybe like one of them I was like, oh, that could have been a chance. But yeah, Real Madrid, um, great delivery from the corner from Toni Kroos, but it's more on Dortmund. How do you let one of the shortest guys out there, if not the shortest, in Carvajal, how do you let him win? I think it was like back-to-back headers, literally. The first one, it went over, and then, or yeah, it didn't go in, obviously. And then the second one went in. Same exact spot, same delivery. Carvajal's like 5'7". I'm just like, how do you let that happen twice? In terms of Real Madrid's attack today, it's not like they were even that good. I mean, Vinny was the best attacker for them, but I mean, Bellingham, super average. He basically complained the whole game. Missed that one chance as well. Rodrigo was so far away from the game. You might as well have had him on a Zoom call, because I literally, he was invisible. I'd say the only player that really was shout out to Füllkrug on Dortmund. I feel like he was the only one that was kind of a threat. Obviously, he had that offside header, and he had a couple of good headers as well. Yeah, besides him though, I mean, Adeyemi had that like one good run. Everyone else, I mean, no, they were pretty poor. They played with energy, but from my experience, when people compliment you on like your performance and they say you had good energy, it's because you weren't good at anything else. Honestly, that's it's just a way of being nice. However, it is crazy though. I mean, you got Toni Kroos leaving, so it's kind of like the end of, right, an era for like the Modric Kroos midfield. However, you got Bellingham now winning his first Champions League. Man's is still only 20. It's going to be crazy for Real Madrid going forwards. I do feel bad for Marco Reus though, because I feel like he has one of the most what's the word, unfortunate, I guess, careers of all time, considering his talent levels. Obviously it's his choice to stay with his boyhood club Dortmund, but I don't know. He, on top of not really winning with his club, right? I mean, he also missed out on the 2014 World Cup in his prime. I think he was like 24 or 5 back then. But yeah, in his prime, missing the World Cup while his compatriots went on to win it. Very, very unlucky player. He's obviously had a ton of injuries throughout his career, but like I said, some look at it as, and obviously he's one of the most loyal players of all time. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I just feel like his career is super, super, super underwhelming. I believe that was Carvajal's like sixth Champions League, which is just crazy. It's a madness, man. It's a madness all at Real Madrid as well. Also, shout out to Nacho Fernandez, who in his own way is a Real Madrid legend. He's kind of, I call him the Sergio Roberto of Real Madrid, and then vice versa as well. Sergio Roberto is like the Nacho Fernandez of Barcelona. You just get them to fill in wherever on defense, wherever that you need them to play, and they'll do a decent job. They also, of course, captain their clubs as well. Also, honestly, whenever I saw that Lunin would be out of this match because of an illness and Courtois will be back, Courtois, of course, before, like not injured, he is one of, if not the best goalie in the world. But being out for a while, it was a little, it's got to be a little concerning being, not being really like warmed up and stuff. Saying that, he was fantastic. Yeah, if anything, the other goalie, Kobo, was he had good saves. Don't get me wrong, he had really good saves, but there were some times where I just thought he was a little sketch in that game. But hey, there is good news. I did predict the match would be 2-0 to Real Madrid, and that is what happened. Let me know if you guys made the correct prediction as well, or what your predictions was if you made one. Yeah, I just think Dortmund today showed why they are a club that is kind of like a stepping stone towards the big clubs. Like, somebody will start off in like, let's use Bellingham for example, right? Or Haaland. All these guys, they start off at like a, like a lower end club, and then they go to Dortmund. It's just a stepping stone. All right, they are. Dortmund is a good club, but they're like a 4-star club, is how I would put it. Real Madrid just showed what champions were made of, and deservingly. I mean, like I said, the first half Dortmund were better, but overall though, Dortmund, I don't think deserved the win. Just based off of their defense, letting the short guy in Carvajal, win those two corners in the exact same spot. That alone, you deserve to lose. And I mean, at least you deserve to concede, right? And then that, obviously, after that Carvajal goal, they were done. Next season, Real Madrid's attack is gonna be Vinny, possibly Mbappe, Rodrigo / Endrick. Who knows? Maybe Rodrigo leaves after today's performance. I don't know. But even whether he stays or leaves, they're set for the future. It's scary stuff. But anyways, guys, so after this, I plan on covering the Euros as well as the Copa America whenever that comes up. We will also have fun videos, football related videos in between. So make sure you guys subscribe, stay tuned, drop a like on this video if you guys enjoyed. Hope you have a good one.